Welcome back, everyone.
Season 3.
Season 3, episode 2.
With a very exciting guest.
Very. It's a returning, I was going to say client. You're not a returning client.
Although she could be.
Welcome, Miss Lash / Sharelle.
Again, I'm here. Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
You are our first returning guest speaker.
Again, I feel so honoured.
We were literally
I feel so honoured.
we were like, we need Sharelle back on here.
Because thinking even, I think it was maybe like 8 months ago we filmed.
I figured it out.
So much has changed.
Yeah, the date, it was
Oh
like
my God.
27th of September last year, I think
Math.
it was. So it's nearly a year.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
so much has changed.
So much has
And
changed.
we're so excited to pick your brain because we've got like all these questions and we're like, go.
Literally.
But first of all,
ready.
catch us up. How are you?
I'm so good.
How's life
I'm
going
so
on?
good. I'm like in such a good place at the moment. I feel so
amazing.
nice. It
It's
feels
amazing.
good. I feel like I need it and I feel like I deserve it too. I'm like,
Absolutely.
You've been working hard. You're always working actually very hard.
you know what? I had a bit where I was like really, I don't know, I felt like I was under the
Bit of a funk.
Yeah, I felt like really unmotivated, but now I'm back.
She's back.
I'm back.
I feel like
I'm back
we all
and I'm
have
better.
that. Shay and I feel like because we talk probably too
Lots.
much for our own good, but like when we're in funks like that, like I always text Shay and I'm like, dude, I have
Fuck
no
this.
motivation
Fuck.
today. And it like it reflects though like on
Yeah.
us as artists, as in our
And
work and our
business.
content,
I
because like
know.
if someone isn't as like I guess present on social media,
You can
you
see
can
it.
see
You can
that.
But you don't
definitely
want to
see.
show up when you're feeling shit though. So
Exactly,
it's-
and that's the thing. But
Yeah.
that's the
Time.
hard thing
Yeah.
about being like so high up, I guess, in the industry that people notice that you're not there.
Mm.
So it is hard, but
I
when you're in
know.
a funk, you're in a funk. But when you get
Yeah.
out of the funk, you're out
She's
of
back.
the funk.
Yeah, I mean, I try and be as like open and honest as I can. Like, I
Mhm.
try and get on there and be like,
It's
I
good to be
am
transparent.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm feeling like shit. Like,
Yeah.
I feel so horrible. But I mean, you kind of need that time as well for yourself. You can't
Yeah.
just be posting online all the time and being like, oh my god, I'm feeling like this and blah blah blah. And you don't want to be a damper on people as well.
No.
Exactly.
So you kind of need that time to pull back and be like, okay, I need to really focus
feel
on
like
me.
Sharelle, I actually talked to Sharelle a lot about this because you do that on your personal Instagram, like on your personal social media too, don't you?
Yeah,
You do
I
pull
try
back.
to.
You're like
Yeah.
tap out.
It's
You're like,
scary.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's
It
fucking
is.
scary. I'm like,
Having quiet time.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, I actually envy Sharelle for like deactivating Instagram for a while and just
yes.
like
Oh,
like
I
getting
love that.
like going back to your roots and I
Yeah.
guess just like unwinding and like properly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to deactivate mine for a while.
It's so good though, like just not having to, I don't know, have that. I was thinking about it this morning actually, like why do I have to go and show people what I'm doing?
Absolutely.
don't.
And like, do
Yeah.
they even care? Probably not. Like, to be honest, probably not.
Do you guys care that I'm having a coffee with Shay this morning? Probably not, but I posted it. So there.
Exactly. So it's
Literally.
nice to just have a break and just, you know,
For
chill.
sure.
Of course, yeah.
For
Talk
sure.
to us about work. How is Miss Lash going?
Oh
How is
my
Lash
God.
Aesthetics going?
I'm in a really good space at the moment. I don't know if you can tell, but
You're
I'm like really happy.
glowing.
Am I?
Literally,
Oh,
of
that's
course
so
you
good.
are.
Yay. That's what I want. But I feel like at the moment, like I feel just really content with because I feel like your personal life and your business life, it kind of like,
Rolls into
yeah,
one.
it goes,
for
because if you're
sure.
feeling, as we were saying before, if you feel like shit, it's gonna, it's gonna not show,
Rolls
but
into
like,
one or the
yeah,
other.
it's,
And
you're
then
gonna
it
see
can,
it.
like, with what we do personally, I feel like it affects my work on brows. Like
Oh,
if I'm
yeah.
not feeling
Oh,
my
when you have a
best,
shit brow day and you're like, oh, I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
know.
Yeah, and you're so down on
Literally.
yourself and you're like, why isn't this turning out good? Like, what is happening?
yeah.
So I feel like now that I'm in a good, like, I don't know, mindset and I feel really content. I've had my break. I
Yeah.
feel like, I had this like, what was it? It was like more of a block and I just fully went off Instagram. I haven't posted in so long on my
Yeah.
Miss Lash page.
yeah.
And I feel like I just needed a break. There was too much going on. I went
Yeah.
away camping and let me tell you, I love camping so much, like so much.
Fun fact, I've never been camping.
Oh,
Really?
Helena.
Have you been camping?
Oh, about 10 years ago. But I've been
Shut
camping.
the fuck up, Shay.
I've been.
I've never been camping.
You
Oh.
inspire me to go camping.
Please, let's go camping.
Can we go
I-
camping
it is honestly,
Brow camp.
oh, it is so fun. Like, it's so fun to just like chill
Switch
and
off.
like
I want to
not
know what to do, and I hate
nothing,
sand, so
nothing.
Is that a thing?
We don't
You
really
like
can
want
go
to plan
Yeah.
on the campsite?
Yeah.
No, see, no planning
Okay.
and just chilling, and that's what really brought me back down to
Take
like.
us with you then.
Okay, well, let me
We
know
need
when.
to go.
The amount of spots I know, oh my god, I'm so excited. I love camping. It's just so nice to just not have your phone reception and just like chill
Online.
and not have
Yeah.
to worry about people. And, you know, it was nice to just be off the grid
Yeah.
and not, I don't know, bring yourself back because you need
Why
to
does that
recharge
sound
yourself.
So amazing.
Honestly, not being like waking up and being like, oh, it's such a beautiful day. Like, I'm just going to chill.
Yeah.
And like, that's
Yeah.
all you do. Like, why do you have to have a plan? Because we're always so planning, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
plan everything and I stress and I'm like, what am I doing this? What am I doing that? It's like, it's so full on. So
Mhm.
I don't know, just having that
things like
time
that.
to just, like why do you have to plan a camping trip, you know, like in the day?
So true.
So I'm like,
Well,
Yeah,
if there's any campers out there, let us know what we need to know and
Yep.
we'll get going.
Sharelle's our guide. But when you step away from camping, who's running Miss Lash?
Holly.
Holly.
So Holly is my, I wouldn't say new now. She's been here for 8 months.
I was going to
Okay,
say, I
Holly is
feel
amazing.
yeah.
Her work is
She,
gorgeous.
oh, wow.
Her work is actually really great.
Mhm.
Like
Ye-
I look at it and
yeah.
I'm like, is this Sharelle? Or
Yeah.
Like,
and I
it's
think
really
that's
hard.
a flex when you
Yeah.
can tell when
Yeah.
you can't see the
Mhm.
big
word
jump
Shay for that. It's a
between-
flex.
Yeah, it's a flex.
between the boss
Yeah.
and the staff member.
I love
you
it
know?
because I
It's
want that
nice.
consistency as well, and I just
Of
love that
course.
she's just as passionate as
Mhm.
I am. Like she's always wanting to do the next best thing. She's always wanting to, you know, just really improve herself, and I
Yeah.
love it. I love it, and she comes into work every day, and she's like,
Yeah.
"I'm ready for the day."
Oh,
And
see,
she's
what
so
a good little ball of energy to have bouncing around.
I feel
know,
like
right?
when we spoke to you last time, you did have a different staff member, but there was a point last year you probably had 3 or 4 staff members.
Mhm.
What's the difference between having multiple staff members to now only having one? You also have another person working with you,
Yes.
but like on the floor doing brows and lashes.
Is that still your grandma? Is that
Yeah,
what it
no,
is?
she's not. She was working with us.
Yeah.
You know what? I've learnt so much.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
and you know what? I don't have the mentality of I lose.
Mhm.
It's more that I learn. I've
Yeah.
learnt so much over like having staff, managing my time, managing staff in a
Yeah,
way as well.
hard.
There's so many different ways you can go about it, and I've just found a way that works for me the best and
Yeah.
our company as well.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I was having like a really, I don't know. I feel like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was kind of winging it
Yeah.
as a boss.
You're like, come on,
Like-
come on.
and I'm like, but now I feel like I just have so much like,
structure.
yes,
discipline.
structure. I know planning, management. I know what I'm doing and I'm keeping myself motivated.
Yeah.
I've got so much help around me as well
Mhm.
that I'm like, yes, this is it. I feel, as I said before, I'm so content in
Love that.
everything. It's so good.
So who else is in Miss Lash then? If it's you, Holly, did you say there was a third person?
No, it's just me and
Oh, it's just
me and
so-
Holly now.
You don't have a receptionist?
Where'd
Don't have
grandma
my
go?
Yeah, I don't have my grandma anymore because I felt like I mean, my heart was in it a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want to have her like in the salon
Yeah.
working and making sure, but it just wasn't like, it wasn't okay for my business itself. It was just kind of pulling my business back a little bit.
Okay.
And I needed to take my heart out of it and be like, okay, if you want to do well, you need to really think in a business way. And that's why I think as well, you can't really mix family with business.
I
Yeah.
agree with that. I've had,
tricky.
yeah, I'm looking, but not like actively looking for someone to kind of come on board and like kind of be like a VA kind
Yeah.
of thing for me,
Yeah.
but not like a virtual assistant. Like I want them with me, like a PA. I
Yeah.
guess. But I have said it to a few of like my friends and clients, and I've just like, I just can't mix that. Like in my head, I feel like I have learnt from people that I'm surrounded by, like
Mhm.
you guys,
Yeah.
just to not really.
It's too much effort.
and,
Not
like, the-
effort, it's just too much if it goes south.
That's what I mean. And I'm
then
like,
you don't want that awkwardness.
and
Yeah.
like confrontation, like I'm not good with confrontation. I
Mm.
would just rather avoid it. But I also think that when I do think about having that extra person in Bareface, I want like that connection with them as well, because it's a lot of trust, as you
Mhm.
guys would know,
Absolutely.
to have someone
Huge.
in your business. And for what I want someone else doing for me, they would see a lot of the BTS of
Mhm.
Bareface.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, I almost just trust someone
Mm.
that's a friend or a family member to know all that,
Mhm.
but also it's like a fine line.
Yeah, you don't want to mix.
Yeah,
but
You don't wanna blur that line
exactly.
either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
That's
don't
a
know. I
tricky
feel like
one.
yeah, that's a tricky one. But I guess both of you have gone through like hiring,
Mhm.
like letting go, I guess,
mhm.
and rehiring in Sharelle's position, but not rehiring for you,
Mhm.
Shay.
Mhm.
So you had stuff in for how long did you have someone else on board for?
Almost 4 months.
Yeah.
Time flew very quickly.
That actually went so quickly.
I was
So
going to say
fast.
that has gone so quickly.
Yeah.
so
wow.
fast. It was a great learning experience.
Absolutely.
It was a really, really good
I love that you
at
say
the
learning
time.
experience.
Yeah, it was really great.
Mhm.
she's not with me anymore, and
Yeah.
it was done very respectfully, very mutually as well.
Beautiful.
And looking back, if I was to give anyone any advice when thinking, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a lot of people in the brow industry be like, hiring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I could like say anything to those, you want to be like minimum 4 weeks booked out, because if you're bringing someone else onto your books and you need to pay them and you need to give them
You don't
time,
want to stress either.
you don't want to stress.
like,
You want them to be busy.
Mhm.
You know, I think people are just kind of getting excited about hiring. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's becoming a lot more like occurring that people
Yeah.
are hiring.
Yeah.
So I can just see everyone kind of jumping on the hiring train or like bandwagon. I'm like, it's not as like exciting and
Glamorous.
glamorous. Like it's stressful.
You're
And
bringing
being
someone
yourself.
into your business.
Absolutely.
Like you're
Absolutely.
giving that trust to someone as well, and
Yeah.
that's really hard. Like
It's
you've
so
built it up.
easy doing like, you know, being sole traders or, you know, being your one person in the
In the
company.
company.
Mm-hmm.
You know what to do, you know how to make money, you know how your time runs. But when you're like having to manage someone else, you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
This
it's
is-
full on.
It's work.
It
See,
is
like
full
for
on.
me, like my clients, I get comments as well being like, you're so busy, Helina, like I've had to wait like so long to get in with you,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, like yeah, like sorry, like busy girl.
Book an event.
But then you know, they throw in the comment of sorry,
But
you
they're
should
not-
hire someone else.
They're not going to go to
I
someone.
was gonna say wait for it because I say to them, oh yeah, okay, well if I had Becky G, would you go and see Becky G? Oh no,
Yeah, I
wanna
wanna see you,
And I'm
yeah.
like, why the fuck would I go Becky G? So I think like for me, I'm like, no, I'm not getting to Becky G. I'm sorry, anyone saying Becky G. It just
Fuck
popped
you,
into my
Becky
head.
G.
But like, yeah, I just think as well, like, it kind of like that's why I'm like book in advance.
Yeah, be
Like,
organised as well.
And like, you know, I set out like I go like every 3 months. I have everything set like with my dates. Personally, I don't have December opened yet for clients to book because December flosses me, and I'm like, I'm actually taking a leaf out of a couple of our girls in the US.
You're going to block it.
Yeah, so I've
I do like
blocked it,
that. It's cool.
And I've blocked it. No one can book it. I think as well, like, because my birthday is the start of November, so I've actually got the start of November. There's like, I think I'm working 2.5 weeks in November, and then December's blocked out at the moment. And I'm actually gonna do like a countdown
Like
on
the
my
drop.
Instagram.
Yeah.
No
And be
way.
like,
I
this
love
is- I'm
that.
dropping December, and then
Yeah.
it's just like book in.
Yeah.
when
If
you
you're not
can.
organised, then
That's
sorry.
it as well, because like I think last year really.
This time's always stressful.
Yeah, and
It
it really
is.
freaked me out. Like I worked myself to the core.
You had
Yeah.
like a event coming up. You know, you
Yeah.
were working hard to make money, but you can see how much it drains you,
Oh,
right?
dude,
Like you're not working for that
No.
time off.
And
now,
I think
going
as well,
to
that's
New
why I was so content this year with only doing 3 days a week
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
clients.
Yeah.
When Shay said that to me like mid last year, I was like, no,
Mm.
I would never
Yeah.
I'm
only
like
work 3 days.
spreading the word to anyone I can. I'm like, don't work any more than 3 days.
Literally. So now like
you don't need to.
And that's the thing about being your own boss too. Like, why are we stressing and like, you
Yeah.
know, being like
literally.
when people do that in a job that they get paid for, like
Yeah,
it's
honestly.
we're the boss.
Yeah.
We make our hours, and we want to have like a non-stressful life. As
Yeah.
My
stressful as we
family and
could.
friends hate me because
Right.
they're literally like, what are you doing today, Helina? It's like
Oh.
Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, I've got a nail appointment. I'm going to go to the spa later.
oh, that would feel so. You'd be like, oh,
It's like, I
sorry.
know,
Do you
then-
remember the days when, I don't know if you, like you've been in business a lot longer than myself and Helena, but when we kind of went for our own, I used to just work from home as
dude.
well at any time. My books were open 7 days a week. And the thought of not having like my roster of
schedule.
being like, I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and
scary.
that's it. I was like, what the fuck were we doing? I don't know if you ever were like that, being like, I'm available like 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Just because you wanted to.
Well, I mean,
Were you like that?
at home I was,
Yeah.
but then when I got into a space, I was like, okay, these are my hours, because I'm like, I don't want to be driving back and forth.
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See,
that.
I feel like that. I'm like that now. Like
Yeah.
being in a home salon.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, I'm not working.
and that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not working any later than like 7.
Yeah,
If it's like, you know, if someone can't make any other time, I am flexible
Yeah.
to a degree.
yeah,
But I also, like, if I've started at 7 that morning, so I was just telling Shay, I have extended
Yeah.
my hours now. So on the days I do work, I usually do 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. twice a week.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, go off.
But like,
That's so good.
I am home from gym at 6:15, so I
Yeah.
shower, eat, and then I
You're
may
like
as
ready
well-
to start.
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
You don't
yeah,
wanna
like
wait
why
around
not
doing
if you're
your
not?
thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
and like, I
And
give
it's something you
myself
like
an
doing. It's
hour
not like,
break.
oh,
Yeah.
I have to go to
Yeah.
work. Like, fuck.
That's the thing as well. It's like I actually want to start my day.
Yeah,
Like, I want
yeah.
to get into it and start
Yeah.
doing eyebrows and whatnot. So
So random. I'm so sorry. But Helena, I know you've just put in cameras.
Yeah.
Do you want
yes, I
do you
did
want to
see
tell an
that.
experience about the man in your driveway?
No.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you like want to, but like
I have not
Sharelle,
heard
like,
this.
I don't think. She's got to tell you the story because I was
Oh.
freaked out.
Dude, it's
What
actually
happened?
so bizarre. So I have been actually saying I want cameras around
Yeah.
my house.
We were at
and
Costco
whatnot.
the other day.
Yeah,
like,
we do. What
camera
cameras
shopping.
can I
Oh
buy?
yeah. So I already got them there
Oh,
installed.
you? I
Yeah.
saw it. I was like, oh, she's got them. She's
in.
She's in.
Yeah, of course I saw them. Not for that reason. So I got cameras installed at my house. I got one in the brow room and there's one at the front door and the carport. And it's obviously purely that's where all my clients like make tracks and whatnot. Anyways, I wonder if I'm allowed to attach the footage to to a YouTube video. Is that illegal?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't really see
I would be a little
his
bit
face.
nervous just because it's a bit weird right now.
God,
Okay,
what?
sure.
I'm so nervous.
It's actually with the police at the moment. So-
Get out. Are you
Yeah,
kidding?
No.
Helina. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyways, so I was like working away. I finished at 5 that day.
And your driveway is not something that's like on the road,
Exactly.
right?
Walk
No,
down
no.
to it.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't walk. So I'm like the second house back kind
Yeah.
of thing. Anyways, and they're motion detected
Yeah.
cameras.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like working away and I'm making like my client notes for the day and I'm like my back's to the camera, like to the like
The window.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm when you just kind of get like the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
that
You feel that
someone
someone's
is, like,
watching you.
staring at me. Anyways, I was
Oh, I
sitting
have
there-
goosebumps. What the fuck?
I was sitting there hooking into my sour worms that I got from Costco. And I'm sitting there like tapping away like, yeah, this client's lovely, da 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 da. And I just got like the shivers and I was like, fuck, there's like someone staring at me. Anyways, and then I like kind of turned around and where my brow bed is, it was like, bro, even thinking about it gives me heebie-jeebies. Through my ring light, because my ring light was still on, I just got a glimpse of this like figure of this man standing outside my brow room.
You're looking in.
Yeah,
Vaping.
He's just vaping.
No.
Yeah,
How old was
He
he?
was like, what, 30,
late
right?
30s. Looks
A
like he's had a
man.
rough like start to 30s. Like
He's had a busy day.
he's had a big day, this guy. Anyways, and I was like, I like looked because I like stepped back and I was like, do I know this person? And I'm like, fuck, do I have a client that I don't know about? Because that's something that goes through my head a lot. Is I always get
Yeah.
anxious because it has happened to me. Clients rocking up at the wrong time and
Yeah.
stuff. Anyways, and he like I was like, hello, and he's like, hello, and I'm
He
like.
acted on the video camera like he was your friendly neighbor.
So I mean, I sent this footage to Shay 'cause I was like, "You're never gonna fucking believe what's just happened to me," and he's like, "I don't have a monobrow." Like that's
So he knows
so,
that you do brow.
Well, I had my signs at the front of my
Oh,
house because I
true.
had like literally I had like 5 new clients that day. So I was
Right.
like, I should probably put my sign out,
Mm.
and I never put my sign out anymore, right? And the
bet
day
you
I
don't.
put my sign out, I had this man at the front of my
Hello.
house, and he like literally put his hands up like I was like with a gun like. Do you have a monobrow? And he was like, I don't have a monobrow. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
What?
Anyways, and he was like, I'm just back in the neighborhood. Like, and I'm like,
So like a proper.
anyways, my front door's unlocked because I had a client literally leave, like, I'm not even kidding, like 10 minutes before this happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, in my head, I'm like, fuck, my door's unlocked and this guy's giving me weird vibes. But also, I have to be in a mind space of, has he seen the sign or has his girlfriend mentioned, I want to get a voucher with this girl, or he wants to make a booking for his partner. Like, I have to also stay in like a business
Professional,
perspective
yeah.
mindset.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, can I help you with something?
Yeah.
Like,
It
it would
It's like
be
out the door, right?
yeah,
Like-
so I've at this point. 'cause
So
I've
you're at the
gone-
front door?
Yeah, so I've gone to lock my door,
Right.
and then I've like kind of like he's walked closer, and I'm like, oh my god, like does he want to chat?
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a little bit nervous talking about it.
Fuck.
Anyways, and I kind of stuck my head out the door because I knew the camera was recording.
Yeah.
So I was like, if anything does happen,
You've got it.
It's on
yeah,
footage.
Yeah.
And he stepped in closer, so then my camera got his face, like, and it detected his face. Anyways, and he's like waddling off how he's new, like how he's been in blah blah before and blah blah blah. Anyways, and he kind of goes, so how's things?
So acting like he knows you.
And I'm in my head like, yeah, business is great. Like, I love my house. Like, do you
Oh
want me to
my
start
God.
telling you
Get the fuck
about
out.
my boy problems? Like, what's happening right now?
What?
And like, but then I was like, don't be rude, Helena. Anyway,
Please leave.
my dad, like, I sent this footage to my dad. Dad's like, why the fuck did you open the front door? And why the fuck are you talking to him, Helena? But I'm like,
I can
Dad,
see
got a
where you're coming
business.
from.
that's
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, there's two sides to it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I ended up. I really hope he doesn't listen to this.
I know.
I just said, like, myself and my partner live in this house. Like,
Yeah.
because he was talking about how he watched the house get built because he must
Okay.
live in the street or something.
Right.
Anyways, I just said, my partner and I purchased it together. We
Yeah.
live here together.
Yeah.
He's coming home so soon.
Yeah.
He's coming home with my big German Shepherd dog.
He's so strong and muscly.
His big scary dog.
Yeah.
His gun safe is in the back room.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
And I just said, like, oh, I've got a client soon, so I need to go.
Mm.
And this is the part that freaked me out, okay? So as he's walked off, he's like, it was so good to see you. See you later, Helina. Yeah. So
Stop. I've got goosebumps.
when he said that, I was like, slammed my door, locked it, went in and like closed the blinds in the brow room. And I called my housemate and I was like, how far are you? Because I'm like, I feel sick being here by myself. Like, I'm freaking out. Anyway, she was home within like 5 minutes, and I honestly did not sleep a peep that night.
Fuck.
And so did like Emma. Emma was like, every noise that she heard,
Yeah.
she was freaking out too.
Does your sign say Barefaced Brows by Helina? So he's obviously
Yeah, so
looked
he's
at that.
read it off that. So, but that also like freaked me out because like
But that's
it
weird.
kind of made me like process the whole concept of working from home and how easily accessible I am to a
Zero
stranger.
privacy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, all you have to do, like that guy that I said no to that date to one time, and he was like, well, barefaced brows isn't hard to find on Google.
You literally type bareface and it comes up.
That's what I mean. That's how Shay found my house the other day. I hadn't responded to her.
So you
quick
have
enough.
your address on.
I didn't set it up. I think it's because what it does is that many people put it in, and then
It comes up,
pinpoint me
right.
as barefaced. Yeah, which I mean, like it's
It's
It is
good,
what
but
it
it's
is.
good.
like
It's what I
business,
mean.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I was saying, I was like, that's why like I genuinely needed to get cameras. I've got more being installed around the rest of the
Yeah.
house, but I just wanted like the ones where like the access points to the house are and in the brow room, just in case anything ever happened.
At what point did you think go to the police?
So when
Yeah,
I
that's-
seen him walking in the street like a couple of hours later, and then the following day. So I
So
think
he
as
lives
well-
around the area.
I'm assuming so.
Why are
I
you on
don't know
foot
his
though?
name exactly.
Yeah. What?
And in the same clothes.
Mm.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So anyways, I just was telling my dad about it, and my parents were both like, just go and report it.
Yeah.
I'm not like nothing's happened with
Yeah.
it. It's just been
reported.
and if anything, God forbid, does happen
Yeah.
more, then that way
At least you've
I've
said
made
something.
like and I've got the footage. It's got the dates and the times and everything on it anyway. But yeah, it just kind of freaked me out, and then
Oh my God.
I like it just made me think like, holy crap, like anyone that kind of follows like Helina de Winter, it's not hard to piece together that I own a business and I work
Yeah.
from home. Like, yeah,
It's
so,
scary, social media.
Yeah, and that's what I mean.
Showing
like,
everyone
trail.
everything.
well, that's what I mean, and like I actually was like, oh my God, I don't even want to put my face on bareface, like, because it was like, I don't know, I was going through
You go
it.
through
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And it's just
course.
like, and I'm the biggest hypochondriac, so I'm like, is he
Oh
gonna come
my
back
God.
and kill me? Who knows? So,
Well, fingers
Shay
crossed.
might need another co-host if anything happens.
Holy shit.
So you just need to move to the Gold Coast.
Oh,
Yeah, see, this would solve your problem.
Helena living on the. I was actually.
You're
sitting-
close. She's close. I can
She's
feel
I
it.
can. It's so close.
It's
One
so
little tick
close.
over. I mean,
so funny. Like I literally posted that thing that because Shay, who does our social media, was like, Helena's moving to the Gold Coast in one of our posts, and I had so
You had
many people
coming out.
literally
right?
be like, are
Sorry?
you going to the Gold Coast?
like, do
And
we
I'm-
need a book? Come
yeah,
down.
like,
What's
what's
happening?
happening? But no, I'm not moving to the Gold Coast yet.
oh, see, there's a yet. We're getting close.
It's in there.
Ay, ay, ay. You guys kill me. Anyways,
my gosh.
shall we get into some topics with Sharelle before you guys
Yes.
throw me under the bus again?
It's just so fun too.
You get
We're
my
making
pro-
progress though.
You guys
Sharelle, we
were
need to
hyped
know
down.
about Lash Aesthetics because
Yes.
this is obviously another company
Yes, yes.
from
And
Miss Lash.
You have bought in a pretty big piece of equipment.
Yes.
Niche product.
I love
the
this product.
brow world.
I should have brought it with me.
I think I've got one in the car.
Oh, do you?
We'll add it to the like YouTube video
Yes.
and whatnot. But
What it is.
tell us about it.
So it's a macro lens.
Yeah.
So it's a lens that you pop on your phone. It's compatible with the Samsung or iPhone or really any phone that has a lens on it. And what it does is when you are taking a close-up brow photo, you know when it kind of blurs a little bit when you don't have it on the lens? You put this lens on, and because it's got a ring light with it, it literally lights up everything with no shadow, and it also takes like a really, really good close-up photo.
It's gorgeous quality.
It is like
gorgeous.
It is wild. I'm like, whoa.
I hadn't seen one like what you had as well.
Yeah.
Until Miss Lash Aesthetics. Sorry, Miss Lash.
Miss Lash Aesthetics.
Lash Aesthetics brought it out. Like I had seen
Like
macro lenses in like the little fisheye ones, but I hadn't seen what you had brought out. So you found that little niche.
My logic behind it, because I kept having those for so long, like I was like, okay, I'm sick of using, because what I was doing was using the macro lens, and then you know those Kmart like ring lights you can get the clip on. I was using that, and then
so that would have just been like 3
There's
pieces.
So annoying, and I'm like, sorry, girl. Like, just give me a minute. Like,
eyes closed, it's fine.
yeah, I'm like, just stay. We're gonna have a photo shoot right now.
Yeah.
And I put this lens on, and then I put the ring light on bit because it was on this side, because the lens was on this side, like it would be here,
with the shadow.
and then I put it here, so it would be beautiful here, but not there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And like, this is so annoying. And I'd be like, can you hold this lens for me?
Yeah,
It's so annoying. So I was like, imagine getting something that can be 2-in-1.
Yeah.
So I went to the manufacturers. I was like, I need this. Do you have something, or can we make something? They're like, yeah, we got it. Let's do it. Let's customize it. Go through with all that. And I did it. And I was like,
done.
And
Genius.
You are actually stocked with Bella Beauty now, aren't
yes,
you?
yes,
So
I
that
am.
is literally so amazing. Like that's a really big milestone.
I'm
to have a
so stoked. Like, I'm so happy, and I'm just like so grateful too. I'm like, me? Again, me. I'm so grateful. I'm like, wow.
So amazing.
I guess imposter syndrome. I now see other companies bringing it out,
I actually have seen that.
and I'm like, oh, that's annoying, because like I know the work that you put into
I
it,
know.
and I haven't seen it anywhere.
And even the packaging
hard.
for you, which is amazing.
I haven't brought that out yet, so no one even knows about
Oh
that.
my
Shut your
God.
I mean, you can say something to a little extent. It is
gorgeous.
beautiful. It's like, it's so long in the make. Like,
That's what
honestly,
I mean. Like, that's the.
it
I
is
guess.
the extra. Like, I've really gone the. It's
done
so
the work.
bougie. I cannot wait to release it. Like, you have no idea. You guys have seen it, and I'm just like so
We were
excited
on
because there's
FaceTime,
like,
I think, when you showed us for the first time, and I was like,
yeah,
"Oh, this
it's
book is sick."
cool. Hey, like I can't wait to show like the back end of my thought process behind that as well, because I'm like, I'm so proud. Like, I did this, and I'm like, this is amazing. So I know how, I don't know, I'm just going to be really proud when it gets out of there. I'm going to be so fun. But yeah, when I saw it around other places, I was like, the first time I saw it, I was like, great. Like, this is just great. Like, this is cool, whatever. And then the more I saw it, I was like, you know what? I think I spoke to you about it, and I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm like so sick of it. And then like, I spoke to a couple other people, and they're like, Sharelle, it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Like,
With
there's
literally
even with big brands,
you
like
do.
huge brands, like you see Louis Vuitton get copied, but not as good.
Exactly.
So I just knew that I had a lot of value in it. Like, I've got my tutorial behind it. I've got so many tips and tricks that go with it too.
Yeah, it's not just a light.
Not just a lens or a light. It's so much more.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that I do have that behind me, and I'm like, yes.
I think that brings me into my next question, because you were running Lash Aesthetics out of a warehouse, and they were packing.
Yeah.
But you've recently come and like you're doing it from Miss Lash now, is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So what was the reasoning behind that?
I think now, because it's like in my face, I don't know, like, you know, when you don't do your own thing, so you're like, you don't know what's actually happening. You don't know if it's being done right. It probably is being done right, but not to the point where you would want it to be done. Like, I have a very high standard.
I feel like it. I get that. I think from being in such close relations with Bella Beauty, like, I even know how Anthea is like, they need to be folded.
Yeah.
They need to look nice when they open.
It's all it's all about presentation.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, obviously they would to a degree, but
to
it's
an
like
extent.
you almost have like a sense of pride, as I know I would if I was packaging up a product for a client.
And you want it to be beautiful. Like, when you have that package be open, you're like, oh, this is so amazing.
Yeah,
like, I want it to be that. I don't want it to be, oh, quick pack it in, put a sticker on it, off it goes.
I'm
like,
actually, when I get things, even from like clothes places or something, I'm like, well, this is just being thrown in.
Yeah.
And you want to
Where's the
Instagram it
love?
as well.
Yeah,
you want to put it on your
exactly.
Instagram. Oh my God, look, guys, I got
Exactly,
a package. Like, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I'm like,
So that was just that was why it was just easier to do it from.
it
your
was,
own.
and like,
Do you
I
save
don't know,
quite a bit of money?
so
not
much
having-
money.
Is
Like,
it a third part? What do they call it?
it's like a 3PL.
Yeah,
3PL.
one.
Yeah, and like, obviously they do have as much care as you do, but they don't at the same. It's
Yeah,
not
of course.
theirs. They're not
That's
like.
what I mean.
it's
I
their
guess it's like
business.
almost with anything, like a house rental. Like, it's not your
Yes.
house. Like,
Exactly.
I know I've lived in rentals and I own my own, so it's like I know damn straight I take care of my lawn more than I did at the rentals. So I guess it's just things like that. When it's almost not your own, you do have a different outlook on it, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Oh, absolutely.
how are you going with doing it yourself?
I love having it in salon now. Like,
Yeah.
I love that I literally do it straight away. Like,
Yeah.
if I have time, obviously, when I'm not with a client, if I'm in my break, I'll be like, let's package this up. Let's go. And I put so much, like, care into it, handwritten notes. Like, it's so nice.
See,
and
that's
then,
beautiful.
and one of my customers, I have to say now that it's Lash Aesthetics and it's not Miss Lash, one of my customers messaged me and she was like, I got your handwritten note. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So shout out to Lauren. I know she listens to this podcast as well.
Hi, Lauren.
So thank you so much as well for actually appreciating that as well. And I love that.
I think as well, like, for you to do that for Lauren is amazing, but also for Lauren to reach out to you.
And say thank you.
Because a lot of people may think that, but I think taking the time to message someone, something like Shay and I, we got a beautiful message the other day that
on the podcast.
Just saying how like we
Makes
were
you feel
so relatable.
Good.
And it was beautiful just to see. I think as well, when people go that extra mile, you're just like, girl, you have made my literal
exactly. It's so nice.
Yeah.
But so you used to, I don't know if you do, I'm going to ask, retail and wholesale, are you doing both? Are you going down one route more?
So that's something that I'm really kind of tossing up between now, because I feel like, and that I really want to talk about that actually, is I feel like when I was on the podcast last, we were talking about Miss Lash Academy, we were talking about Lash Aesthetics, and we hadn't done anything with it yet.
There was lots of kind of like
so much, and Helina was saying like, wow, that's so much. I'm like, yeah, it's okay though.
Yeah,
but now that
because like, I was in just starting production for my masterclass, and I'm thinking,
how the fuck
are you doing that? How are you running that? And
honestly,
then doing eyebrows?
I was like, I thought I was Superwoman. Like, there is
kind of go until you crash. Right?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I spreading myself so thin? And like, this is like a business where you want to just put 100% into. And I feel like I took a step back and I was like, I cannot do this. Like, I am not Superwoman. Like, I'm strong, but there is no chance that I can put 100% into Miss Lash, 100% into Miss Lash Academy, and 100% into Lash Aesthetics. Like, it's not.
But there's actually no physical way. Like,
no way.
Yeah, that's
no way.
I mean,
I mean, you've got to have this huge team behind you to make sure that it's, you know, you're going to be okay. But you can't do it on your own. No. And that's what I wanted to. I wanted to be like on my own.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
You know. So, I don't know. I really am having a think about what I want to do. I think I'm leaning towards wholesale. Okay. And really, because I definitely want to keep the macro lens. That's like my baby. That's like my one thing.
Yeah, you do have more things than the macro lens.
Yeah.
So what's happening with that side of?
So I've got
girl, and you know it's not Shay and I's forte, but you've got like the fans.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm like, Shay, help me out here, girlfriend. I'm doing this and you're not helping. You got these things that go like that.
Those things,
but like, so you've got trays. That's what they're
called.
Lash trays.
Lash fan trays.
And your glue and your super bond stuff.
Look at you go.
So what's happening with all that? Is that still available?
I think So I think I still want to again do the wholesale thing. I definitely, because I feel like, I don't know. I'm learning. I'm definitely learning with it as well. Like, I want to maybe have a wholesale section where someone can still get it, but it's coming from a wholesaler. Like, it's coming from someone that they can buy from. Because I feel like it's too, I don't know. It's like, I feel the little, like, people buying packages like little bits away, whereas if I get a wholesaler in, they can deal with the little things. And whereas I can just do, you know, like INV, how they have their wholesale thing, and they don't actually sell to other people. They only wholesale. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know yet.
I just bring up something real quick. Have you guys been seeing stuff about INV? Anything popping up?
I feel like you have a bit of tea.
It's just I've been seeing a lot of things about the FDA popping up about INV.
You know what?
And
I was actually speaking.
What the fuck are you guys what's an FDA?
It's just there's been some things. FDA.
I'm thinking.
Wait, I don't know what that is. Wait,
what is it? I don't know what
it's like a legal. I don't know fully.
Have a product, like a chemical product, anything sort of thing. But I just don't know the real like. There's just like gossip going around.
Yeah, and because I know that they've changed.
Love the product.
I know that they've changed, but I don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
Yes,
kind of.
So I was just kind of like, hey Sharelle, I know you love INV. I love INV as well. But I was like, have you heard of anything?
thinking about changing.
Okay. So was I.
Yeah, that was, hello.
It was just, I have always known of IMV. It's the product that a lot of people know, right?
It's
and
got
you
a
see
reputation.
the results, right? But when a few little things have been coming out lately, I was like, like what's the go? Why is there a bit of goss?
Not gonna lie, every client that I have had that used that product now uses Lash Rescue.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel like they all have like the same ingredients to an extent.
Yeah. But no, Lash Rescue was always another one that's coming up 100%. The packaging on Lash Rescue,
I love
you can't beat it.
No
Lucy
way.
just
You can't
nails
beat Lash
it.
Rescue
And
Yeah.
I don't think
packaging.
we've actually told Sharelle what we're doing this.
I've heard a little bit. I have.
We'll have to
you
update
told me
you
a little
when
bit.
we're
talk about that after.
But I'm very excited now.
It's very exciting, and I
Yeah.
just know that the packaging with Lucy, it's just
She nails it.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
nails
god,
it.
I'm excited. Okay, well, I mean,
We'll
I'm
chat about
one
that
step
later.
closer.
no, but interesting. I
Yeah.
want to find more about it.
Yeah, I was just like, has anyone heard about any of it? But that was just a
Yeah,
little,
okay.
little something in there.
The way you were like,
Yeah,
saying it, I was
that she
like,
has
do we have to turn
goss.
them these off? Like,
Because we're just talking about wholesale and like, I just got my attention.
Because I know that the wholesale of that has changed and it's gone back and
Yes.
forth, and I'm
Yes.
like, I'm confused, and that's why I'm
I
like,
don't
what
like
fuck
the
is going
kind of
on?
I just want a really easy, if I'm ever wanting to wholesale something, and that's when we go through Bella Beauty to wholesale, it's so like straightforward, here's your products, go. But there's other companies that are like, hi, so you got to fill this out, and you got to like qualify, and blah, 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 oh, but you can't get it yet. And I'm like, oh my God, just give me the damn product.
Yeah.
So there's just been some little like things with other companies as well with wholesale. And you can like, especially when we deal with Bella Beauty, who is so like smooth,
literally
easy,
never
perfection.
had a.
And that's what you want as well.
issue.
You don't want
Yeah.
any issues. You just
Yeah.
want smooth sales.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it becomes a drama, and you're like,
yeah,
fuck that.
literally.
Yeah, no. But seriously, doing all of this product stuff while running another business, because people do
Full
it as
on.
just a job themselves, like
That's
product
it's
stuff.
Yeah.
You're just doing like 50 clients on the week as well, and running staff members and a salon.
It is
Yeah.
what it is.
My
name's
normal
Sharelle.
Monday. No, but really, like, very inspiring. And I've said this from the very beginning. You have been a huge inspiration of mine from literally the beginning when you had
Absolutely.
blonde hair, and I was like, she is the most
my
gorgeous
God.
person ever.
My blonde
But-
days, wow.
Yeah, the blonde hair days.
I never knew you
But-
had blonde hair.
Oh, girl, you got to see this.
girl.
But such an inspiration, not only for myself, but I know a lot of people out there. And seeing you now go into the product side
Yeah.
and seeing it like
Blossom.
And that's the
blow
thing as
up.
well. Like, I really want it to be
Incredible.
amazing. Like,
Yeah.
and that's why I think, because I think now I've pulled myself back
Yeah.
and been like, Sharelle,
Yep.
you need to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
Because you can't spread yourself so thin, and you're not
Yeah.
going to give 100% of yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Absolutely.
trying to.
I know you and I have been working with the same person. Sorry, Helina, you haven't got there yet, and I know you want to. But
What are you talking
working
I'm sick of being left out of conversations
Working
today.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
you do.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna say.
Working with our gal in business.
I know. Who
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Oh, my. Don't even get me
That's
started
it.
on
Has
this.
she not been
Someone
there?
dropped me her
Literally.
number.
Oh,
I need it.
a life
Helena, she's starting.
sent from heaven.
We need to get her back on here.
She
I know.
is
She's
like,
incredible.
oh my
incredible.
God.
But how has your experience been working with what a mentor?
yeah.
How's it been?
Honestly, like,
I can't
That's it.
talk highly
Hey,
enough
drop
of
me
her.
her number. I'm
We'll do
getting right now.
As
Helena,
speak, so
she's
04.
starting a 6-week course right now, and
need it.
honestly,
Do it as we but
Literally, as you speak, Ed, I'm watching.
do
you
it right now. You need to.
I don't know if you had been with any other business coaches before. I've dabbled in them. But being with someone who is in the beauty industry, not exact like lash or brows, but run an
Has
incredible
been through it,
Yeah.
right?
like huge figure business.
Yeah.
And then she just shares the knowledge. And I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, this is like.
Sure, you haven't
incredible.
interrupted yet.
I'm doing it as we speak.
Honestly, like,
need
I
it.
cannot speak. She is my inspiration. Like, the second I listened to that podcast where I was like,
We'll link it
Yes.
to this,
Yep.
and then we'll also pop on like what podcast episode we are talking about on that too.
when she was talking, I was just like, yes.
I feel like a lot
I
of
was
people
literally
resonated with what
love
she
hard
said.
eyes.
Yes.
Love hard
literally.
eyes the whole
And
time.
especially like I've only recently overcome a big tax bill. That was a big thing that she was talking to us
Yeah.
about. And I know she's also been helping yourself with it.
Honestly.
It is so reassuring to know that there's a light at the end of the
Yeah,
tunnel of
yeah.
your stupid
And
fat
she's been
tax
like,
bill.
she has just, it's like, it's comforting to know that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yep, you'll make
okay,
it there.
I'm
yeah.
not going to my grave. With this
I'm
girl.
like,
yeah.
oh, because there's been times where I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I
Yeah.
gonna do?
But
And
that's what I mean when, sorry to interrupt you
go,
then,
go.
Shay, but like when you are in business doing it on your
You're winging it.
literal
You got
own-
no
You're
idea.
literally winging
You
it.
are winging it. And that's what I mean. And it's like, I remember when my bookkeeper sat down with me for the first time, she goes, now, was this business or personal? And I think I said personal about 50 fucking times in a row.
Because you're mixing.
I was like,
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
like,
that was personal. And that was
And then
that will wash up as a personal.
Like, stop asking me.
Oh,
That
yeah.
mega trip was a nuts bra related.
No. It was. Brown
It
related.
was. That was a
It was bra
business
related.
trip.
Mr. Jackson, if you're watching this, all my mega trips are bra related.
Always.
Literally. But yeah, I think it's, I can't wait to talk to her.
Wow, like, oh my God, I cannot, she probably gets sick of me telling how grateful I am for her. She's probably like, shut the fuck up, Sharelle.
I get it, bitch.
I get
Yeah.
it. You like me a lot.
But if anyone needs any mentorship in the business world of beauty or even just tax shit, please go see Samara.
Absolutely.
She will help you
is.
out.
And
We
she's
need
so
a-
kind, and I love, like,
So
and not only
generous.
just because she's helping us in that way, but the way she is with her staff, the way she is with her salon,
Yeah.
the way she is with her
Have
life.
you been to the salon?
Of course I've been to the salon.
Oh,
like,
gorgeous.
are you
I remember
joking?
when Shay and I walked in, I'm like,
Were you like,
I'm not
heaven?
leaving.
Yeah.
And then we walked into the separate part where
Right?
they wash your hair.
The
and then
massage,
Oh.
I was literally like,
I know.
get the fuck out of here.
I
And then a
know.
cocktail and like a brownie or like Rocky Roads waiting for you. And
I
I was
was like,
Literally.
oh,
I'm like, this is
gorgeous.
I've just died and gone to heaven.
gorgeous.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, she's
but
amazing.
I think, like you both are saying, which is what makes me so excited to eventually work with her as well, that she's not just in beauty,
Yeah.
like she's a business person, but she's in the beauty like world,
Yeah.
which I can relate with my accountant is obviously a business, but he has got experience in the beauty world and has other clients like me in the beauty world.
Yeah.
So it's actually so nice to be able to talk to someone and they don't talk to you like you're a fuckwit because
Yeah.
you don't understand.
They kind
the
of dumb it
business.
down for you in a little way
But,
because
like,
you're like, I
please.
don't fucking understand
I
this.
literally go to my Tristan and I'm like, you need to, whatever you're about to say, take about 17 adjectives out
Take
of it
those words out.
and dumb it down for me. Because,
Literally.
But that's what I mean. We talk about that,
Yeah.
especially with our episode with Tanisha.
Yeah.
We talk about it because we're brow artists at the end of the day. Like, I didn't go to uni to learn
Yeah.
about tax.
To be-
I don't
yeah,
give
to be
two
an
fucks
accountant.
about
Give me
Sorry?
tweezers, give me a brush.
Exactly.
Don't give me like a essay. I don't want to listen.
I hate
like
that
knowing
shit.
what's going on, and
ugh.
like I kind of like having somewhat of an understanding, but that's why I think I pay you guys to help me
Exactly.
out.
Outsource.
Yeah,
Exactly.
outsource, and that's perfect. So I'm definitely actually had a lady, my auntie actually listened to our episode about a business coach the other day because she wanted one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just want to do a little bit of self promotion right now, and I want you to go and listen to that episode, and then I want you to come back and
Yeah.
tell me what you learned
Your
from
thoughts.
it.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's not getting a business coach yet because she didn't actually realize how expensive they were.
You
at
don't
the
until
start.
you get their bill.
They are, but honestly,
Worth
it's
it.
the
Not
best.
Samara's bill. Other business coaches.
Yeah,
bill.
it's
But
yeah.
that's the thing,
Oh,
though. It's just like, yeah, I think research. Anyways, that's a whole other wormhole.
We could literally.
Let's
we
not
could
do
go
that.
down that, couldn't
I
we?
have some questions I wanted to ask Sharelle
Speed
while
round.
we are here, and you can also ask us back if you would
okay.
like.
Ooh.
But I wanted to know if you had to choose one service to do on your clients for good,
Ooh, I love
any service,
Okay.
what would it be?
All right. Can it be a package? Or does it have to be
No,
one
no,
thing?
no.
Look, surprise us. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, I love doing lash lifts.
Okay.
Like, I love it so much.
delicious.
I don't know what it is, but it's just something about enhancing your natural beauty. Like, it's literally your
Love
lashes.
that.
That's a nice.
Can
You
I just say,
there's no-
side note, I'm really contemplating doing lashes.
Oh,
I've
please,
enjoyed
please.
them back up and learning from Sharelle as well.
I-
It is.
I would
oh,
actually
nice.
come. I would be like, Sharelle, teach me.
It
Wait,
is
let's do
so-
another little. I would do another
Yes.
little training day.
I
'cause
want to
Yes.
come
love
down.
learning.
Come down.
I'm booked in to see the Lash Mother.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll love
because
her
That's
course.
she-
what you were telling me
yeah.
about.
Her
she
course
is
is
just like.
beautiful.
I feel like
Do
there's
you want to
so
go to Canada
much.
and learn from her?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you
let's
wanna
go.
come?
Let's
That's
go.
it.
Let's go to
I'm
Canada
sick
and
of
learn
being
from
left out today.
See, Helina, let's go. Lash lips.
I actually,
Yeah.
like, I've just had so many clients
Yeah.
request it.
Yeah.
The only thing that I'm nervous about is I'm already so busy with brows.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's my only thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is I don't want people just to book in for lash lifts. I don't know. It's just, I'm iffy.
I'm finding a
about
lot
it.
of clients, they'll do brows and then like, oh, can I add on a lash lift in
Yeah.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
So they'll be like,
Yeah.
I'll have them for an hour and a half.
So
Yeah.
do you do lash lift?
I do,
Shay?
and I used to hate doing them because the products 3 years ago were terrible.
Yeah.
You know
And
what?
so
Holly
hit and
said the
miss.
same thing when she came in,
Yep.
when I was like, you got to do lash lifts. And she was
Yep.
like, I hate it. Now it's her favorite thing to
Yeah.
do. She loves
The
it.
products
Oh,
are just 10 out of 10
Shit.
though.
All right.
Honestly, it's
Okay.
okay. You
tell
sold
me
me.
like what products and stuff you're
Yeah.
using and whatnot.
We'll do a
Honestly,
training day.
it's
Copy you
so.
guys.
Oh, I just love it. I just love it.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right. Okay. So Sharelle would do lash lifts. Shay, what
Yeah.
would you do?
Oh, look, if I could only use one service,
It doesn't matter. Yeah, what products? It's just the service.
I am a sucker for just a clean and simple like wax and tidy because I think
Ooh,
again
no tint.
embracing just a natural beauty and
love
having someone
this.
grow their brows and go through
The
that brow
journey on that.
journey
Yes.
to get them into where they're comfortable and confident in their
love
natural
that.
brow without having to
Yeah.
add all wax or lammy. Favorite. Even
Yeah.
just a little highlight, a
I
little makeup
love
sculpt,
this.
add some powder in there, a
Yeah.
brow gel. That's got my heart for sure.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
you?
Mine would be my deluxe brow sculpt service.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
with the jelly mask and the eye
Oh,
mask.
Yes,
beautiful.
because it's not just a
No,
brow
yeah,
and
service.
I
experience.
honestly
Yeah.
love seeing how, because I did my ring light.
Oh, I
is it
love
supposed to turn
this.
the lights
did my ring
off?
light, the room lights off. I changed my playlist to like, I
To, like,
actually have a
calm.
deluxe playlist that I play, and it's just chill. And I literally just love I love watching my clients.
They're like,
Well,
"Mommy,
they
agree.
are just like so zen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're, because obviously like their eyes are closed and
Yeah.
like sometimes I have the tool from Bella Beauty with the like it's like that crystal roller
Oh,
thing.
the,
And I
yeah.
just like roll underneath their eyes.
That
and
would be
it's
so
just
nice.
nice.
It's
And
like a
then
little facial.
when when
mini.
I take off the jelly mask, like I do like a good little like temple massage
Oh,
and
that is
stuff.
so nice.
And I just like literally clients lay there after I'm like, all right, all done. They're like, I don't
I don't
want
know.
that. But
We're
I'm
not.
like, I love that I can give a client that experience by literally just doing their eyebrows,
Eyebrows,
and adding
yeah.
on
Absolutely.
three
I
little
love
simple
that.
things. So
I wanna
that
come
would be
get
what
that.
I would do, because like it's so soothing and relaxing, and I love knowing that my clients.
Yeah.
I loved
Yeah.
all those days.
That- I
it's
love
very
that.
different in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Love.
lovely.
My next question. Anyway, Shay, I don't know if you have any questions.
I don't know.
Too
I'm
bad
going with
you
you.
don't.
I
I'm
was
with
like
you.
laying in bed doing these last night. I want your must-have 3 products
Okay.
from Bella Beauty.
Yes.
Like you can't do a day without these
Okay.
3 products.
Definitely oxide.
Zinc oxide wax.
Zinc
I
oxide
was
wax.
like-
I don't.
I
Sorry.
was
Sorry.
I don't have it.
I never know how to say this
Zinc
right.
oxide.
The Natravada.
I was
Nacho
going to say Natravada.
Nacho Verde.
Soft
Nacho
wax.
You're
Verde.
gonna
Zinc
get in
oxide.
trouble
Oh,
for pronouncing that
We'll
right.
I
post a
know.
photo.
Yeah.
Yes,
gonna
it
be on
is.
video.
I love this wax so much. Like,
Okay.
We're all wax
I
gals.
used to be. That used to be my, because you love the
I'm
lavender.
the lavender gal.
You
Love zinc side
love
though.
that. But what's
Zinc
my
side.
favorite?
You're aloe vera
I'm
girl
an
right
aloe
now.
vera.
I was gonna try that. And how is it good? Do you love it?
Obsessed with it.
What's the comparison between the oxide and the aloe vera?
Like comparing the two, I feel like you do need a little bit more of the aloe, like when using it. But
Yeah.
I just have not had one client have an issue. I've had no
Beautiful.
skin lift.
I love that.
I've had literally nothing. And the fact
Maybe I
that
do need to change it.
Because
oh,
it's scary changing up your wax. Because when
Right.
you know
Oh,
what wax works,
dude.
you're like, okay, I'm safe.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you
You're
know the
safe.
temperature. But like I'm
Yeah.
just like, I have mine set on one temperature with my wax pot.
Yeah.
I've just never had a client say it's too hot, that it hurts.
Yeah.
Like they literally, no one moves when I wax them
You're like,
now. I'm like,
I don't flinch or like,
and it
yeah.
just like it literally gets. I hardly tweeze.
Really?
It's literally mind blowing. Obviously, everyone loves their own type
Yeah.
of wax, but I feel like I did go through my lavender stage. I went through my zinc oxide stage.
Because you used to be a hard wax gal.
Yeah. Oh god, like that's like near 2 years ago.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, I was brow code hard wax.
You were a
for
brow gal.
life. But yeah, no, I'm an aloe girl. Anyways, totally went off track then. Sorry, Sharelle.
3.
You are
Okay, zinc
love
oxide,
this.
number
number
Okay.
1. Yeah.
Definitely that. I have really been loving the supercilium.
Dye.
Highbrow. Yeah.
Highbrow.
Highbrow.
I've had so many people ask this. If you like Bronson dye, you're gonna like supercilium. It's the same thing. I'm
It's
just
exactly
saying.
the same thing.
But I like it better than Bronson because
I
of the
do.
company.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Shit.
I
I've
like
got some. I've got
Well,
some.
I know
gossip
what
I
I'm
won't
adding to
say.
my cart
Yeah.
when I get home.
It's
Mhm.
beautiful.
But I need more colours. I feel like
okay.
I don't know. I feel like at the moment I need maybe I need to learn on it more. Maybe
Okay.
it's me.
So is this a product you've been using in salon?
Yes, and I'm
Okay.
loving it. Like the stain will last a lot longer. I don't know. It's
Their
just
developer is different to Bronson's, and
I
that's
thought
where I think the
so.
change is
Yeah.
coming
Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm buying this.
We're doing
yeah.
it.
No,
Write
Write
the
the shit down.
I agree.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
That's
Yes.
interesting that that's in your top 3 already. Okay. Well, we're
because
just
that's what I mostly use.
Mm.
Oh my god, there's so many I could do.
one more to go, baby.
Oh.
That's it. And
Okay. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh shit. Well, I love Bella Beauty's new
I was just gonna say, are you gonna?
I was gonna
Oh,
say, if someone's not
the
going to
bra-
include that, like,
the bra and the tray.
tray
I'm
is
literally in love
gorgeous.
with the tray.
yeah.
The tray
what
and the
colour
little.
do you have?
I think I have the. I
Beige?
don't know. Yeah, I
the
think
nude,
it's the
yeah.
I've got the
beige.
beige, yeah.
It is so and like so clean, and it just
gorgeous.
works in with my space. I'm like,
Literally.
and I put my lash tweezers on there too.
What brush
Yeah.
are you?
I love a flat brush.
Yeah.
I
Are
you
love
a-
a
are you
flat brush
big
for
or a little
tinting.
one?
Yep, for
I'm here
tinting.
For the fat.
Ooh,
I
like,
love
I'm
it.
like my little slanted.
Shade.
I used to be.
Yeah.
I'm on the flat.
Now I
flat
go back
brush.
to that, and I'm
Flat-
like, this
flat
is so
brush.
small.
I
I'm like,
know.
I'm like, what?
Takes
the
me
fuck?
like an extra minute or so to do the little one.
Ages.
I'm like, give me the big one.
I know.
love
You know
it.
what I want to do? I want to do that challenge that you posted.
The one tin.
One tin. No,
I
yeah.
love it.
I
I
really
love
want to
it.
get onto. I'm like, come on, Sharelle, you can do
Come
it. And I'm like, I'm
on.
too scared.
We'll both do it next week.
Do it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do it.
We're
Do
on.
it.
Can we do it
Alright,
with
fine.
hybrid or is
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
Okay, oh, I can nice that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl,
With the other one, I was like, oh fuck,
I
this
mean,
is
I
really
don't know my
hard.
tin stick, so I'm a tin stick girl, so it'll be
Are
very
you
easy.
still on the? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, Helina.
No. It was so funny. She did my eyebrows the other day, and I was like, "Use a tin stick." She's like, "Ugh."
Were you like, I don't know what I'm
She
doing?
literally
Doing
did it
what I want.
twice, and she's like, "No, I don't like it." And I was like, "Fucking hell!"
It's
No,
hard.
I'm tin stick.
I mean, you
love
do,
tin
you girl. If
stick.
that works for you, then
That's it. Hey.
Absolutely.
exactly.
Okay, Shay, what are your 3 products?
Yes.
Like right now.
Okay,
like
right
if you
now?
were buying from Bella Beauty
I
today.
couldn't live without Nitrata or Lavender Wax,
Nitro
whatever
Verde.
it is.
I don't
Probably
know.
gotta get that.
I
work.
know. We got to sort that
I
one day.
know.
Maybe
We'll
we
sort
have to.
it.
Yeah, we will.
My next one, really random, but the pre-strip, the pre-cut wax
You love
strips.
those, hey.
Oh, it has taken so much time out of my life. I just grab them and I chuck them in and they're gone.
You
They're
know what
done.
I do? I've taken a leaf out of your book
you
and I've
slice
got
them?
the slicer.
I sit down
Holy
and watch
shit.
Netflix, and I'm like,
It's
all right.
soothing.
I'm like, you're allowed to sit down and watch Netflix right now, Helena, because you're working. You're cutting up cotton. I love it.
Oh, well, it saves time because I hated doing that. It was
Are
a
they?
chore.
Are they? How thick are they?
They're like a centimetre.
Okay.
They're perfect. And if you want
Okay.
underneath, I just cut them in half.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Time saver.
Okay.
I don't know.
Um,
I like my baby cutter.
And then my other one, like I just said, I've recently changed the large flat brush from Bella Beauty, and it
Yeah.
has been like a game changer for me. And just in my
Love.
timing, I've always been quite
Yeah.
fast, but now I'm like
You're more
extra
efficient.
fast.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's like
done.
efficiency.
I love
You're
it.
like, okay,
Yeah.
on,
What
sweet,
about you,
good.
Helenica?
Stop calling me Helena.
I call you Helenica behind your back, like not like in a bad way, but I never say it to your face.
I know.
I call you Helenica to everyone.
She said that to me at the podcast first birthday. That was the first time I've ever heard her call me it. And
You're
I'm
like,
like,
so
who's Helenica?
I call you Helenica so much, and I just never said it to your face. But
So rude.
Helenica, talk to us.
Okay, so mine obviously would be my aloe strip wax by
Yes,
Satin
of course.
Smooth. I'm like frothing that.
Mhm.
My second one probably be my brow code tint. You know,
I have not tried that.
I'm
Have you never tried
No,
it?
I'm
What?
yet to get my hands on it. I don't know
Oh,
why I haven't, but I just
brow code
haven't.
Tint is that's my.
Oh, sorry, no,
no.
sorry. Let me just take that a step
Oh, the
back.
stain.
The stain, I
Yeah,
have not
okay.
tried. I've tried
I've
the
done
other
the
one.
tint.
Sorry.
I love the tint. My ratios I've worked out perfectly. Like I've been using it for literally going on 4 years now.
That is so
most
good.
of my brows that I like pump out in a day, like a lot of them vary between the dye and the tint. So, but yes, so that'll be my tint. And I have actually been really loving the it's the Satin Smooth product again, the aloe soothing gel.
Oh,
after
is that
I've
good?
just had so many clients be like, oh, that feels so nice. Like after I wax their face, obviously any soothing gel would feel beautiful,
yeah.
but it has this really clean, nice smell to
Yeah,
it. And
I
you
love
need
that.
the tiniest bit, goes
Beautiful.
the longest way. And
Really?
it actually stays, obviously I don't have like a fridge or anything
Yeah.
in the brow room, but it stays really cool.
Yeah.
And I think it
Nice.
actually
Yeah.
stays at a really nice
And with the
temperature.
gel, you can like when you put a cream on, it's locking that heat in.
Yeah.
Whereas with the gel, it can still let
Yeah.
it kind of.
Keeps
So
cool.
that's what I
Yeah.
mean, like it feels beautiful on the
I
client's
love that.
skin. And yeah,
Maybe
that's
I
my
need to get
favorite.
some.
Yeah.
Is that from Bella?
Yep. Of course it's from
Yes,
Bella
of
Beauty.
course.
What the
Duh.
So yeah.
Oh my God, how
definitely
rude of me.
accurate. Obviously, everything that you guys said, I'm like froth. Love that.
Yeah.
But
See what I mean? There's too many. I feel like
I
I'm like
know.
everything from there is
literally, I was talking to
amazing.
Anthony the other day, and I'm like, girl, I need to do another order because they just keep adding.
I wish they were closer.
Oh, I know.
Did you guys see? I ordered it the other day. They have. Do you guys, when you pick up your wax?
Yes, I saw.
They've got the clip that you can use now to take your empty tray out of your thing.
Have you ever seen that before? You're like, it's brand new.
I was like, on the burns on my fingers, I don't have to do it. I literally sit there with like my no, I don't even do that because my nails aren't long enough. I get my wax sticks and I'm picking up and I balance it.
Oh
my
my
God.
chopsticks.
Oh my God, I'm going to record myself. I literally balance it and then I'm like, okay, don't breathe. Put it down.
Because if you drop that, it's
bye.
I will go to bed. If I drop that, I'm starting the
See
new
you
day.
in the morning.
Yeah. So interesting. That was all my questions that I had.
I love
as like
it.
a little speed
No,
round.
I've
love
loved
that.
it. This has been so refreshing.
It's
Just
so nice.
Cheers.
I
Fun.
love this.
Yeah, no, it's really nice to see you again. Do you have any questions for us or anything, Sharelle?
Oh my God, don't put me on the spot like that. I was not prepared.
You're like, I was not expecting that question. Literally last night, Sharelle was like, okay, if you guys can just like send through the question. And I'm laying in bed like half asleep, like, yep, 2 moments please. I'll just write it up now.
Because here I'm I hate not planning, and I'm like, I need to be prepared. I need to be, because I'm going to be nervous as fuck if you don't send me the. I'm like, I need to be prepared.
Because this comes so naturally to us now, talking.
Just rock up.
We literally just rock up, and like when we do have guest speakers, we're like, just go with the flow.
Yeah, and they're like,
but I was actually a guest speaker on a podcast not long ago.
I saw that.
And I'm there like, you guys have questions?
What are we going to talk
And I'm
about?
like, fuck, is this how clients feel? Clients. Is this how like guest speakers feel when they come and talk to
Yes, because
Sherelle's
I'm like,
yeah, that's how I
what the
feel.
fuck are we going to talk about? Like, I know you know, but I don't know. So I'm going to be prepared.
We don't know, but we literally met up this morning and we're like, so we got Sharelle on. What's the vibes?
What are we doing?
Literally. But
Literally.
look, it flows. Our listeners love it. I think it's just a matter of people get to put a face to the name in the industry.
Yes.
Obviously, you're no stranger to us
No.
in our personal lives as well. But yeah, I think it's just nice to, it's so good to have the microphone and sit and talk to
Yes,
Do you know
it's
what
good. Hey,
I'm excited for.
tell
Let's
me.
do this in like 10 months' time.
Right?
And
Yeah.
I'm
Continuously.
excited to see where you are in 10 months'
It's so good to like check in as well and be
Yeah,
like, oh my God, look where
absolutely.
you were there. And I just want to say you as well, Helina. Last time we were talking about a masterclass and you're like, you know, putting on that. Now she's out and I'm like,
done
It's
it.
done. It's
It's
out.
so-
No, it's
oh.
literally going. Everyone's like, you know, how was it? And I'm like, girl, it's still going.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Like, it's still
yeah,
like,
I'm
happening and
so
selling
proud
and
of you. Like, so
Big achievement.
proud. Yes.
It
Oh my
just-
God.
I'm so glad that like it's out there and it's done. But the next one
Still
is
going.
in the works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
we
excited.
love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to wrap this one up here because we've been shit.
Yeah,
We
we've been,
love
like,
to chat, don't we?
love a good chat, Kirsten. Let's get sick of hearing us, I reckon, talk shit for a bit.
It's too easy.
I
It's
know.
too
It
easy.
just flows.
Thank you so much for taking
Thank
the time
you.
out and
Oh,
catching
thank
up with us. And
you.
I know our listeners love hearing from you because
Oh,
whenever we
that makes
ask
my heart so
anyone
happy.
like what their favorite episode is, or as
Miss
well
Lash comes up.
when people have to
Really?
join our podcast Facebook group,
Oh.
they have to actually say like what their favorite
Yeah.
episode
Yeah.
has been.
Miss
and
Lash.
Miss Lash is mentioned
Guys.
literally over 50%.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Oh, that
So-
makes me
They
so
love ya.
happy. I'm so honoured to be here too. I feel so special. I'm like,
Aw.
I'm a guest on the Bareface and Naked podcast.
We're just like, yeah, we're just rocking out.
Yeah, we're talking some shit with Sharelle, blah, blah, blah.
I love it. Thank you
Amazing.
so much.
Thank you for coming on, and I hope
you guys.
everyone enjoyed this episode as much as we did recording it.
Bye.
Bye.